when you turn this whole bar liquid, it makes 2 litres of liquid conditioner, which is quite a lot. A lot of people sort of go, ooh, when they see that this is £15.50 for this tiny little bar, they are a little bit like, whoa, that's a lot of money. But with my length of hair, using this every other day in the shower, this will last me about 4 months. So actually quite a long time. When you turn it into a liquid, it makes 2 litres. So that is like, just trying to find something that's about the size of conditioner that you'd buy in a shop. Say something that size, that's 250ml. That would be like £1.93 for 250ml, which is like getting something like in Home Bargains or something that's full of like plasticizers and silicons and sulfates and all sorts of nasties. This is pure, natural, gorgeous, amazing for your hair. So I'm going to show you what I now do, because the tutorials I've done before, I've shown you how to turn the whole thing into a liquid, but it doesn't cover the preservative factor. There is a natural preservative in this, but it's in it for the amount of liquid that is in this. When you start adding more liquid, you need to add more preservative, but I've shown you a way to get around this. So let's go. Right, to get around the issue of preserving this product, it's a little bit of a no-brainer, and if you've already thought of it, then good on you. But with my brain fog that I've got at the moment, it just didn't occur to me. I basically make a quarter at a time. I'll stick that back in its plastic, and this will make 500ml, this much conditioner. I know, it's amazing. What I do is I chop it into itty bitty bits. It's like cheese, but it smells great, it smells orangey. This way, because you're only making 500ml at a time, you will use it up before it goes, before the water in it goes manky. If you have a mind to, and you want to make it smell slightly stronger, you could always buy some orange essential oil, or anything else. I actually chuck a bit of rosemary in with it, because rosemary is so good for your hair. So orange and rosemary is actually quite nice. And in the mixing up process, it will all get incorporated, so you won't get any like bits of undiluted rosemary. So you pop it in a jug, you get a trusty stick blender, and you mix it. You might not think it's going to go straight away, but it will. a spatula and like scrape down the sides just to make sure that every bit's incorporated. Have a little bit more. Just keep going with it. Again, give it it gets stuck in the holes, so give it a good whack. But it's starting to foam up. A little bit more liquid. Don't add the liquid all at once because it'll be a bit like, you know, if you're making cheese sauce and you've got to gradually add the milk to the butter and flour. If you add it all at once, it'll go lumpy, and it's the same with this. You add it. That's everything is mixed in and incorporated now. So now we can go ahead. Fortunately, it's a little bit runny, so that does mean you can actually get it in your bottle. This is just my one from home that I bring in each time and refill. It's actually made a bit too much. If you're making it for home, I would actually start with like 300 ml of water and just see how you get on, because that's 500 ml and there's more there, and that's just a quarter of it. That will thicken up, yeah, it's oh it's just the right texture to use as a conditioner. Absolutely brilliant, and you can do that every time you need some conditioner.